Podcast Show will make you smile. Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the Clips. Feel the fun never end. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah, Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Oh, yeah, music stopped. All right. Welcome to Clips Podcast, y'all. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Welcome to the crew. We got the D Davis tonight. Hey, you know you're taking Smoke spot. Smoke ain't coming on
What?
tonight. So
No, I can't. That's all right. Look, I'm gonna need a little help every now and then because they get a little.
You smoke tonight, baby.
They get a little sassy. That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
I don't think you need smoke help. I don't think
I'm gonna need some help, so don't act like your ass invisible.
We got the Jazz Cardwell. We got Mrs. Monique with all the twisties in her hair.
And Monique said,
"Good show, y'all."
Monique.
What she got? Oh,
I'm here, y'all. I'm having technical issues.
Oh, your camera went back out again?
No, my phone on 24% and my computer not connecting.
It's called put it on a charger, baby.
That's why it's charging right now, but I only charge in my bedroom.
Oh my goodness, this woman here.
She'll want to see the red light shine in her face.
And she just got her hair done, so I know she wanted to show her hair.
Damn, you ain't shit. Okay.
It fell out. I've been at work stressing for 3 days. All my curls.
Oh, get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
Because I did call you back after when you called me.
Wait a minute, your camera was just on. What happened, Monique?
I'm charging my phone.
Oh, when you charged it, it won't.
No, I turned it off because I'm in my bedroom.
As long as we can hear her beautiful voice, let's get something cracking, man.
Hey man, don't get her head blew up.
I'm just saying, man. You already start 45 minutes late.
They got this thing called the Goodyear Blue.
Y'all be late. I was the only one on time.
Yeah.
Cause you got a point to prove tonight, so we're gonna go get this shit out the way right now. You got some shit on your chest. Let's go and get it off. Man, give her a topic so she can run her mouth.
Well, let's go. Get right into it and see what the world got to offer.
Come on, your team.
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. I know a lot of you brothers out there want to get your Shannon Sharp on. Remember, Shannon Sharp is like 56 years old, and Gabriella Zuniga was like 19, maybe now she's 20, and that is like an old pervert's dream, right? To be like 135, and you got a super thick 25-year-old, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, that's exactly what happened with our man Sam Cormier. Cormier, actually, it might be French, Cormier. Out there in Houston, Texas. Now, he 84 years old. He's out there balling. He got all the cash in the world, right? And he don't want to deal with no old women his age. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
He can't do that. He got to deal with something at least 30 years younger than him and big.
I like him younger.
As young as possible.
But damn, man, like, sometime dealing with somebody younger and thicker, it's not all what it's wrapped up to be. I mean, the booty clapping sounds is going to be on point. For sure.
A love connection?
Yeah, I love when I put that in you. That is a love connection.
Seems good, but you got to think about Why is she with you?
And the passage of that bill can't come soon enough for an 84-year-old Houston man. He says he's been fighting for about 3 years now to get back 8 properties that were stolen from him. He told KPRC2's Joy Addison that the fight is costing him his health. Joy.
Well, Keith, the man goes by the name of Sam. He says these properties are valued at just over $1.1 million. He says he was made aware that the properties were allegedly stolen from him after he received a notice to pay rent on a property that he thought he'd always owned outright. In 2022, after receiving the notice to pay rent to a person other than the landlord, Sam says he called the lender on the paperwork. He was then told that the property had been transferred to a property management group that had the same last name as his ex-partner.
I know so my property. She said, well, they got your property and they remodeling company. I said, what?
He then learned that a $1 million loan had been taken out against the property and 7 others that he owned.
And she took the deeds, got a lump sum loan against them because all the properties were paid off.
After that, then they liquidated all my property.
The woman accused argues that the properties were given to her, but Sam says the signature on the new deeds is not his. He says he feels he was taken advantage of because the woman accused is about 30 years younger than him, had access to a notary, and a history of theft and fraud.
I lost my money, I lost I'm losing my voice, I'm losing my health and everything, so it's really hard, traumatic.
He had like 11 properties for $1.4 million. It was all paid for, most of them was paid for. He found out that he had to start paying for his own properties. She didn't stole the properties from him. Bruh. Now, see, this is what happens. I'm gonna tell you brothers like this. You don't need to be telling everybody about your business. This is what happens like when you get some money and you feel like you need to tell everybody this. When I started getting a little bit of money, I used to be like that too. Don't tell these people about your business. If you got 10 other houses, 11 other houses, oh, how many houses you got? I just got this one house. Because I'm going to tell you something about women. Women got a lot of money, and they never going to tell your ass about none of it. They'll sit there talking about they love you. They'll be in the bed with you. They'll be booty clapping it up with you. But they never going to. Women have a lot of stuff stored away that they don't even know. They got land. Some of them got businesses. Some of them got kids somewhere else. They will never tell you. But there you are trying to impress her, trying to tell her everything. If you got to tell her all that to get her, you don't need to be with her, okay? You normal. You just living like everybody else and you nice. That's all she need to know. She don't need to know where your savings at. She don't need to know what brokerage accounts you got. It's not her damn business. Because if she don't know, she can't act on it. She don't need, but the minute that she know your business, that's the moment she can start going ahead and doing all of that stuff. And now you in a mess. You in a mess. You know that most of these women out there that's like 50, 40, they not trying to be with you for real like that. You know that. You gotta be smart, okay? Stop out here clapping it up for some chicks that don't even like you. Y'all think that somebody really want to be with y'all? I mean, look, I like people younger too, right? We gotta be smart with it though. Why they doing it? You mess around and get your cheeks clapped for all your properties. Now you over there down bad, 80-something years old, you talking about you got bad health, and she gone too. And guess who she done went to? With a dude who ain't got nothing, 20 years younger than her. Next story.
I need clear
But I'm making
answers.
Listen, hold on.
I need you to explain to me
I did.
in
Here we
plain
go.
context without taking it to the moon. I need you to explain to me.
I didn't take it to the moon.
Is an ambitious woman a problem? You say yes.
So
Okay.
again, I'm not here to,
Okay, I want to understand. I want to understand.
I got you.
Is a woman?
I can't dumb down.
black-
I
a
can't
black
dumb down what I'm
woman-
saying for nobody.
A black
Facts.
woman.
All right, guys, we got to talk about this fascinating story from this gentleman. Okay, I believe his name is Smart. He's pretty much going to be articulating and giving some reason and understanding as to why, when it comes to the black community, we are in the position that we're in. Okay, he's going to be talking about some of the culture shift, the mindset shift that kind of contributed to what's happening. Okay, because when you look back, even, the 1950s or what have you, Black people, you know, when I say black people, black woman and a black man were getting married at a 90% clip. Okay. We were getting married, having kids within marriage. Okay. Not necessarily having kids out of wedlock. When you fast forward to today, you know, roughly 70% of kids are being born out of wedlock. Okay. So there was some sort of cultural shift, okay, mindset shift that contributed to what's happening today. Okay. He's going to be talking about that. And this woman on the panel is going to be triggered because he's basically going to tell the truth as to what's happening out here. And she doesn't like that. But let's roll the clip.
That women being as ambitious and business oriented and things like that now contributes to that destruction that you were speaking about?
But that ambition was yeah.
Because when he said that, that's the first thing I heard. I'm like,
yeah. But that ambition was inserted into her subconscious mind by the white man. That's why we bring it back to the Willie Lynch letters, right? We're gonna hyper-emasculate the woman, and then we're gonna emasculate the black man, and that was the agenda. So now, I can't bear kids, right?
So it's a problem?
Listen what I'm saying. I'm not here to pass judgment. Only God can do that.
No, but it's a problem.
I'm here to give information. No, this is what I'm saying. When we understand what hasn't worked for us, then we have to come to terms with that reality, and that's accountability. So when we talk about divorce rates, when we talk about the man being this and the man not doing that, right? Well, if my relationship with God is not strong, if my relationship with God, if my relationship with God,
I'm gonna bring you in. Smart. I need clear answers.
I did.
I need clear
but I'm making
answers.
Listen, hold on.
I need you to explain to me in plain context without taking it to the moon. I need you to explain to me.
I didn't take it to the moon.
Is an ambitious woman a problem? You say yes, right?
No,
or did you not say that?
I didn't say yes or no. This is what I said, because I'm learning that sometimes a person's emotions about what I'm saying makes it hard to look at the context of what I'm saying. So they hearing what they want to hear. So I'm making adjustments because my goal is to help our people.
Let them know. Give it to them real though.
I am doing it.
No, but wait.
So
what he's saying, I get that.
Yeah, I get it too.
So what I'm saying is a woman has a particular role, and if she doesn't play that role, there's no family or no family structure. A man, the black man, has a role he has to play. If he doesn't play that role, there's no family or family structure. So you've been taught that you're maintaining a child is raising a child as a single mother. So you're thinking that, oh, food, clothes, and shelter, it's not raising a child. That's maintaining a child. To raise a child, you need man and woman in that household. You need a coalition of masculine and feminine energy working simultaneously together. But just because you get support from the government, you mistake the maintenance as the raising, and then now the child is up. Because that daughter doesn't see a man in the home. So she doesn't know how to be nurturing for the man that eventually is in her home.
The support from the government, you mean like
Section 8.
Yeah, all that type of stuff.
Right
on that.
I got it. I'm asking because I want it from you.
But you're being
a woman that has a successful business.
But you can't.
We're not talking about Section 8. Is that a problem? I'm not talking about Section 8. Nobody is on Section 8.
You can't spin me. What I'm saying is Section 8 is the thing.
Nobody's on Section 8.
The government assistance that the black woman receives as an independent has been strategic. And her receiving that has developed a mindset that to this day makes that woman comfortable that she has an option of independence that was created. So again, I'm not here to,
I want to understand.
I got you.
Is a woman,
I can't dumb down what I'm saying for nobody.
A black woman.
Yeah.
Because I think we might be talking about two separate things. Maybe, possibly.
No, he led it to it with the...
He's saying that this being the case before, this conditioning before...
Made them independent. Now they're working hard.
Now created this need for black women to have independence. And now that independence is progressed
because of Section 8.
And the government back then, in the 70s and 60s, that was the thing. Section 8,
now that we here...
Yeah, he's basically talking about the origin or something that has contributed to the origin of the cultural shift, the mindset shift of not needing a man, having welfare, being on the welfare system, having
Section 8 was a real thing. It was, if you want to take care of this kid, that black man can't be in your home. You're gonna get this check, but he can't be here.
Because if you had
But hold on.
they wouldn't give it to
But
you.
the government didn't require the white farmer wife to remove her husband, and she got subsidy from the government. So the white man was allowed to stay in the home when the white farmer wife got government assistance. But the black man had to leave the home when the black woman got assistance.
And put them all together.
Now, fast forward to today, okay? We deal with all types of discrimination as black men in terms of getting apartments, getting cars, getting loans, getting things in our name. It's way harder for a masculine, heterosexual black man to scale the corporate ladder than it is for a homosexual black man.
That's true.
But yeah.
To scale. And this is by design. So when we understand the strategy of the colonizer, the strategy of the oppressor, then we can defend against it, right? I'm not here to pass judgment on a black woman. However, I'm aware how she is utilized in this race war. I'm not here to pass judgment on a black man. I'm aware of his lack of awareness and his lack of receiving provision from God is why he's in that position. So I'm here to give the information to change the positions, and it's by choice whether you receive it or not.
I think that's a key take.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, get out! Get out! Hurry up! Hurry up! Y'all, come here. I don't know. Ain't this stealing? Shut up, girl. Get the food. Go get it. Get the food and be quiet, man. Sam Brady, come on. It's stealing. That's a blessing. Hey, stop burning your back. Get this food and be quiet. Forgive me, God.
What y'all think?
It depends on the question you starting off with.
Now look here. DoorDash did put the wrong food on the wrong porch. About $400 worth of food. My first question is, would you would have called that in and told him to come get that food, or you would have went on ahead and just kept it?
Well, I would have called that in. I'm scared to go to jail.
Monique, you would have called that in?
Who am I supposed to call?
Don't you got to call the DoorDash people?
I ain't got DoorDash.
I'm saying if you did have it, and they okay. What if they deliver it to your house and you ain't got DoorDash? You got to call somebody to get.
It's a blessing. God was not for me. He do all.
Then they gonna show it with the police 20 minutes later after you done put everything in the refrigerator.
They got to find the camera.
Cause last time I checked, DoorDash recouped when one of their drivers messed up.
And they got more food.
They got more food.
Yeah, wherever the fuck they got it from, they got more food.
DoorDash's food, man.
Man, I don't give whoever the food is, they've been paid already. That DoorDash's fault.
But it ain't yours though.
One more time, who just said that was I'm with Monique and Grandma? That's a blessing, goddamn it. Listen. At the end of the day, somebody fucked up and put $400 worth of food on your motherfucking at your porch. If somebody fucked up and put $400, let me ask you a question. You walk outside and find $400 at your door, you gonna call and try to figure out who the fuck left it?
$400 or groceries?
It's the same damn thing.
No, it ain't. No, if
when you go to court, it's gonna be the same damn because the groceries gonna be in the wind.
What?
As soon as them kids get through eating in that motherfucker, they seem like they was ready to get down. So that shit ain't gonna be there by the time the cops get there. They got all kind of snacks in that motherfucking bag. Listen.
Matter of fact, I can't see. I'm legally blind in this ear. Okay.
Not in that ear.
In this ear, okay.
So hey,
pointing at the eye.
hey, shit on my porch. It wasn't shit on my porch. Bottom line.
Let me ask you this: was that ghetto? Was that like ghetto for her to tell? Keep calling all the kids out. Even the kids say, "Mama, we stealing. We stealing, Mama."
That's what they said. She said, "Shut up."
Wait, this ain't got shit to do with right from wrong. She also said, "Forgive me, God." God damn it! Now, how many of us sin and do wrong all the time? And the first thing come out our mouth, God, forgive me. Listen, that's a blessing.
They put it on the wrong porch. That's true.
No, you looking at it the wrong way. They put it on the right porch because evidently it was needed. Goddamn it.
I was thinking that too. I said they must have really needed that.
When God said He gonna provide, that's what He meant. Don't ask no questions. He got you.
And the people that He got it from, and the people that He got it from, they got more. They got abundance of the shit.
You know what though? To be honest with you, once that stuff is
you've been lying to us the whole time. What the fuck is to be honest with us? You've been lying all the rest of the time.
No, I'm saying to be honest with you, when that stuff is delivered, they can't take it back no way because it's contaminated as far as
somebody to touch.
Yeah, you can't take. They can't take
it. It should be like that when their ass is touching. I don't give a fuck, man. I ain't let nobody bring me no motherfucking food. That's just lazy.
Oh, you wouldn't go? You wouldn't use DoorDash?
Never. The fuck are you crazy? You know how many hands that shit go through to get to your ass at the counter? Let alone let a motherfucker in this ride smoking some weed, eating your fries out the bag. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Jazz, you use DoorDash?
When I'm at work, if
they call that lazy.
And who gonna say something about it?
The nigga that's been eating all your fries is sticking.
I don't eat French fries.
Swirling your coffee around with his finger. That dude using his finger as your stir in your coffee.
I don't get none of that.
Man, something wrong with you, man.
And them donuts, he just licked that motherfucker and put it on back.
I don't eat donuts either, so.
But shit, you can stop at the store and get your own down letters in. And what you get DoorDash for?
I went because I didn't want to go. I was in a meeting.
You didn't want to go where?
Next door to my job was
next door?
Yeah, because I was in a meeting.
You can step out and say you gotta go pee.
No, I can't. I'm in a meeting. I be in a lot
next door. Oh my God, next door. You don't even have DoorDash. You paid $17 to go next door.
No, it'd be free delivery.
Oh, that's why you don't have DoorDash, do you?
Huh?
You don't have DoorDash.
Oh no, I don't DoorDash right now.
Oh, you don't do that. Oh, okay.
I had to delete the app. I was getting addicted because I was lazy.
What?
That shit 18, 19, that shit.
During my surgery, I couldn't leave, so I had to DoorDash the kids food.
See, Mr. Davis, it is necessary in some cases. So don't be trying to jump on Jazz about that.
You can stop that bullshit if you want to. I'm talking about, hey. I understand in some cases, but shit, for the prices that you gonna pay DoorDash, you can call your uncle to go drop that shit.
I didn't do it all month. Last time I bought DoorDash was maybe like the end of April.
If you ain't think it was wrong, you ain't got to explain yourself.
Baby, listen, I'm just trying to be helpful. Don't play.
Hey, let me ask
you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
This conversation bullshit. Let's move on to the next one. We both know. Everybody out here know, Grandma. We all would have took that damn grocery. Nobody
took it. Everybody agreed they would have took it.
I took it to have a motherfucking cookout.
She would have took it.
Not Jazz on that bullshit. Jazz would have been the first one to take it to have a cookout.
When you call DoorDash and tell them that you received the order that you weren't supposed to receive, they're going to say, well, we have no way of guaranteeing who that order was supposed to go to.
Okay, so they got to tell me that when I call that 1-800 number for me to keep it. Because I'm not
fuck it. Hey, fuck it. If it make you feel right, just call me. I'll tell you to keep it. Don't worry about shit.
Listen, David, there is some honest people in the world, man.
That ain't got shit to do with honesty. Somebody fucked up. Shit, that's the price you pay for hiring incompetent motherfuckers. Somebody dropped it off on the wrong porch.
Now, you can look at wrong. They ain't incompetent.
One more time. The people who lost it still go get their shit back because they paid for it. That ain't got shit to do with nobody else. So at the end of the day, Grandma and them needed that shit. Jazz ass would have kept it. Because I'd have called over there like, look, I'd have called over there like, Jazz, you got some ham shit and be like, yeah, I just got some today.
So you got some ham.
Right. She wouldn't have sent it back. I'd have got a ham sandwich out of that motherfucker. Don't stop it, Jazz. Let it go.
So let me think.
Let it go.
Do you think
I will give you the next one.
Do you think there should be a law or age bracket in relationships based on what happened to this old dude, man?
Hell no. Old dude got fucked up.
What?
No.
Man. That was
no,
wrong.
but at the end they stop playing your goddamn self.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you got to know when you out your league, bro.
He thought she was his woman.
One more time, he thought.
And he was 80-something. She was 30 years younger. Baby, that thing wasn't working like that. He did them little chompers he had
Well,
in
he
that
said
mouth
it
wasn't
was
doing that
working.
much.
No, he said it was working.
Jazz, you got a motherfucking
Baby.
problem. Sex is not built around sex. A
Oh
relationship is
man,
not solely built around sex. It's built around companionship, love, compassion.
No
Goddamn.
compassion.
That the nigga, hey, you don't give a fuck what that nigga got for Christmas. He ain't got no dick for Christmas Eve. He might well leave your crib up. Just stop telling on yourself. That's a damn shame.
But
That
what
nigga
I'm
got a hump in
saying
his back.
is,
That nigga
what
got a
I'm
hump in his back
saying is,
heavy. And
what
you
I'm
still in that motherfucker talking about that old man. It only take about 5 inches.
I gotta be calling you out like that. I'm just sit over
I
here.
know I don't like that, and he talks too much. He's too loud. My kids sleep.
Hey, they know. They
And
know.
then no, they don't. Then
But I'm saying,
secondly,
y'all don't think it should be some kind of, you don't think it's some kind of stipulations or laws when something like this happens? That man had 11 properties, man.
baby, why
That
how she
man
know about the paperwork?
he should have been sitting his ass home and doing what an 84-year-old motherfucker was doing, watching TV, probably spitting tobacco in the can. I don't give a fuck. He should have got an old bitch
He
to go
looked
walking
like
with.
he smelled like mothballs.
No, that's the same. But that's the same shit as Cassie.
Gay.
If you go look into that man like that, you look at Cassie the same way.
But we did look at Cassie like that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, baby, slow your roll. I was absent those days. You can't punish me for that. I'm saying
Exactly. So don't assume. What they say about assume, make it out of who? Not me.
you spell it. Your
You the
ass.
one.
See what I'm saying? But at the
You
end of the day,
won.
you would have did that old man like that. You wouldn't have took them groceries, but you'd have did that old man like that.
You like that,
You
I'm
took
not
that ass
going
your
to
ass
hell.
motherfucker.
Old man.
Play who like that?
I'm not going to hell.
Well, let me ask y'all this: Do you think he signed the properties over to her, or did she trick him some
Not
kind
at all.
of way?
He ain't signed shit.
Why
I don't think he signed.
Well, how she do that?
How she do it?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, get somebody to sign the paperwork. That motherfucker 84.
That signature got a match, man.
And you know how many motherfuckers can draw? Any motherfucker can draw can copy some shit, bro. All you gotta do is take his shit.
You were supposed to get him to sign something real quick, put his signal on
And then that's right. And then take a carbon copy,
and
put it on the
right
bottom, and trace over that shit. Your black ass know how to
You
sign
got
some shit.
two criminals on this podcast and two honest people.
Y'all motherfuckers just got
one
warrants.
honest individual.
They just got warrants, baby. That's why they don't want. They got warrants. They don't say shit. They ain't gonna incriminate themselves for some old shit. We ain't got shit to hide. Goddamn, we know the secret.
Yeah, these two criminals, Monique and Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis, we've been signing our parent signatures since we was in 8th grade. They better sign
y'all
it.
doing
that in school?
8th grade shit.
Oh, y'all
My
been
mama,
doing some illegal aliens.
my mom been dead for 10 years. I'm still signing that motherfucker. I don't know what.
Hey, he gonna make her come see him doing that type of stuff.
That's why he froze. Look.
I froze again. I froze.
That's what he get.
That's all right. You jealous. Look, you jealous because you missed all the fun of growing up, goddamn. That's all I can tell you.
I am an honest woman.
See,
lies,
I told you
lies.
there's people
Don't start that shit lies. That'll be a conversation we have after hours in the dark room. Ain't no goddamn way.
I'm an honest woman.
What Smoke say? If she a woman, what JT say? If she a woman, she lying.
That's what she lied.
Who you think taught the kids that shit?
What did he say, Monique? What's she doing right now?
What's she doing right now? Lying.
Yeah, he say lying. Yeah, he always think that. He don't think no different.
Well, he got somebody on his side because I'm on his side. I don't think no different.
So y'all think this man got what he deserved?
Not what he deserved. Now stop that shit. That ain't fair. Because we all know, right?
He should have stayed with who in his age bracket. Now that 50-year-old that went and tricked him and swindled him. You know, he wouldn't have known about none of the properties if he wasn't jangling them little keys in front of him.
Yeah, he had to tell her too much.
He wouldn't have known nothing about that. She was over there doing a job while he was giving information, and she was collecting data.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking since you started, what was her job?
She was a CIA. She was CIA.
I just want to know what her job was. I'm talking about, since everybody got all these facts that I don't know. What was her job?
Data collections expert.
So every time she dropped, he let some shit go. Oh
Yeah, she
my
did
God.
it. I mean, they got to look at like the court records down in the county and see that these properties was his, and all of a sudden this young girl took possession of.
Young girl,
You just said that. Stop that young shit. There you go. Stop that young shit. She was 50.
He was at the age. He had the age of consent.
I thought she was 34.
No, she was 30 years younger than him. He was 84.
Oh,
so that means she was 54, which means
Oh,
that she close to losing her motherfucking mind too. Nuh-uh. Somebody ran game on that bitch. That's all that was. Some young motherfucker told her to go take the old motherfucker's property so he could steal them from her.
Somebody told her to go take him.
Then you see at the end they say she fucking with the property manager. Property manager look like he about 40.
Yeah, he told her the game.
He ain't teaching the game. He just hustled her ass like she did the old dude.
I'm just saying, but game recognized game, so somebody teach.
It wasn't no guy. He schooled that old bitch, man. Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, the old dude was happy with what she was doing for him, and she was happy with what the fuck the young nigga was doing for her. So where you think the money? Where the money end up at, Jazz? Where the money at, Jazz?
He gonna ask you where the money at.
Data collections. That's all you need to worry
Property
about.
manager's back pocket. That's where the fuck is at.
Oh my God.
So no, he didn't deserve it because we all know right. We all know right from wrong. He didn't deserve it. But at the end of the day, sometimes when you lay down with fleas, nigga, you got to rock with that shit. He was out of his lane.
Monique, you think he deserved this? What he got? That woman taking all 11 properties?
I don't like the verbiage of deserve, but again, he was at the age of consent. So
I think he way
knew
past that.
What was capable of happening to his own.
That's taking advantage of the elderly, though, Monique.
No, it ain't. No,
yes,
it
is. See, here go Jazz. Tell on yourself, Jazz. Go ahead. Don't finish, baby. I want to hear you. Right. Tell on yourself, Jazz.
Data collections, baby.
I know Monique, if you know that man is like 50 times your elder, you gonna do that to him, Monique?
You don't like to. Anyway, somebody got to take these properties off your hand. Why not let it be me? You love me, ain't that what you said? You want me?
Damn, Monique, now you know what? I wasn't even fucking with you, Monique. Don't start that shit. I was on your side. Now you starting to sound like Jazz, Monique. Don't do that, man, like that.
I wasn't expecting that from Monique.
Hell no, I was about to tell you how cute your hair was and everything. You about to make me start some shit.
You love me, ain't that what you said?
And you would never let me go without.
See, Jazz know what to pick out on. That's some bullshit, Daddy Jazz.
That's why you signed your property over, because you said when you get older, you want me to be.
He said he didn't sign that over. He said he didn't.
He can't remember. It was.
She probably got it recorded and everything with her doing a lap dance.
It was one of them.
Probably. I say the man was too old.
That old motherfucker ain't want no lap dance. You got to work for these old niggas nowadays. These old niggas ain't just laying down. You got to work.
Who said he too old to get something? You ain't never been in a nursing home, baby. Them patients get it in.
Nah, stop saying what you know. Yes, we have.
I didn't say that. I said there's gonna be a video with her giving him a lap dance and him signing over that stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
You sound like you had the camera. Okay. Look, you sound like you had the camera.
If she need me to say it, baby, I was there.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? I told you, dog. I told you, let them talk long enough. All that shit gonna come on out.
Come out.
I just need $20,000, and
I got $4. That's all I can tell you right now, Jay. Ain't no sense in fucking with me. I got $4. I mean, and 3 of them ain't even mine, so we fucked up together.
Well, you gonna get everything of a Mr. Goodbar you looking for, because that's all.
What his churn at? Did he have any churn?
It was. I think when his nephew.
Now a lot of these old players ain't got no kids. They been out here playing so long.
And fuck it, y'all want to stay. A lot of these old motherfuckers serving some dick too. Y'all gonna have to come with. He 84. You gonna get if you get a slick motherfucker still want to play the game at 84. Then guess what? He's setting himself up for being prime. But don't
slicker
get
than him. He
don't
was
get
on
the
a
wrong one.
slippery slope.
Don't get the wrong one. That's all I can tell you. I was hoping he was white, but he wasn't. So don't get the wrong one.
You was hoping he was white,
all day long. Fuck it. He got cash to burn. You want to fuck around, hit the old black man that came up and hit a lick. At the end of the day, don't get the wrong one.
At the end of the day, the day got to end.
Old guys. Don't
At the end of the day has to end, and he played the game the wrong way. That's
okay.
All
I'm glad you say. I'm glad you said that shit.
Hey y'all, this is the Evo JT. This is JT, but it's the Evo version.
Jazz, you wrong tonight, Jazz. You off the chain too.
Hey, Monique, this is the Evo JT, right?
Because if your old tail got enough sense to come up to me and ask me to be with you, and we 30 years apart,
right?
Baby, you know.
So he know what's gonna happen.
How you weigh.
So it's a conditional thing now. It's
$3. $3 motherfucking dollars. Nah,
Mr.
that's
Davis,
all right.
Mr. Davis,
I ain't shaking for it.
Always in the now. I'm with Jazz on that shit. You ain't no fool. Everybody knows.
Let me tell you something. Tim, I told you I messed with a man that was 35 years older than me before.
First of all, how old are you, Jazz?
35.
You messing with a motherfucker that was 70?
No, not 35 years older than me. I can't say that. 18 years older than me. I said it wrong. Because I was thinking of my age.
God damn, Jazz, what was he doing? Just rubbing your back?
No. He was 18 years older than me.
Hey, that's like dude over here now.
No. I said it wrong. Shut up.
Putting Big Gay on her back. A nigga 18 years older than you laying that wood on your ass. I don't care what you say.
Baby, listen. You got to pay how you weigh.
Hey, he ain't in the gym with me and Tim there. He ain't in the gym with us.
He was in the gym. He was doing his thing.
How old was
he? Gotta be. He the same age as my mother, so he be 55 this year.
Oh,
okay. And what? And what he paid like he weighed?
Baby, don't he?
Oh.
He did.
You can't get a quarter.
Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis.
Nigga, hey, I get what it's either one or the other. I'm gonna serve some dick or some cash. If the dick can't cover it, then I'm out anyway. Fuck it.
Listen, I didn't ask for the invite. You invited me. So.
And you came. Did I invite you with my wallet?
It was conditional.
I invited you with my debit card, or I just invited you?
It was conditional.
That's terrible. That is fucking terrible.
No, I was there to match the vibe and what I wanted to do.
Come on, babe. Please say something. Please say something. Please say something. Please say something, Monique. Monique, please help me.
Y'all two is off the chain.
Something wrong with her. Monique, please help me.
Monique, what happened here? What happened here? These two is just like
they got something going on. They're worse than me and JT.
Yeah,
she on that bullshit tonight. Monique, think outside the box, baby. Get outside the box.
Monique, do I be lying?
Baby. Y'all want some other stuff tonight.
I'm just
here for the repass.
It must be thunder and lightning outside because these two got thunder and lightning, boy. I tell you. So let me ask y'all this: do y'all think with the guy Smart? Shout out to Smart, man. He do some good podcasts. The young guy that was talking. Do y'all think that the woman, if women being ambitious and successful, is that part of why the black community is part messed up because women are successful and and ambitious?
No,
because a young lady on there was talking about just because we ambitious, tell us where we making a fall at.
That ain't got nothing to do with why black men ain't matching.
Ain't matching.
That ain't got nothing to do with why y'all not matching our ambitions. Don't y'all again, Tim? See, I knew you was gonna slide us up in there.
I knew he was. He can't wait.
I knew you was gonna slide us into one of these podcasts. I'm tired of y'all putting stuff in black.
I miss y'all in this area.
Woman hater club.
This is the area that y'all thrive in. Y'all thrive in.
He-Man's woman hater club.
Okay. Because that's what the club. He need to change the name of the podcast at this point. If
y'all
you don't like
this
us,
ain't no
just
hate.
say that.
This is what y'all. This is what women do. They say
Cause Tim, you ain't finna keep trying to black women. Cause we successful and educated and making
No, the
our
question was asked, Monique. The question was asked, is that part of the reason why the black
No. And I ain't never got no Section 8, and I
Jazz?
kind of want it, so I'm really mad. Y'all keep putting Section 8 on us.
Hey, Mr. Davis, what you think? Women being successful and ambitious?
Mr. Davis, tread lightly. Because I promise I'm going to find you and I'm going to kick you in your shin.
I'm going all the way on with this shit.
Don't you be scared of them, though. We scared of them.
I will find you.
First of all, don't start that shit. Hey, at the end of the day, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
What'd you say?
Absolutely.
Absolutely what? I need you to elaborate.
They a motherfucking problem. Let me tell you the first part of the problem y'all should have paid attention to. She didn't even let the man finish. She didn't even let the man finish before she started running her motherfucking mouth. Now, here go. That's the first thing. Now, hold on. This is the problem where we all see the same thing. Ladies, come outside the box sometime. When that man sit there, it is a design. As long as the black man is at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to earning. Now, you may not be talking about the one you talking to now or the nigga on the other end of this motherfucker, but it's a whole lot of them that are. But it go the thing that y'all take out of account. It ain't nothing but about 25% good black motherfuckers out there. The rest of these niggas gay, the other ones in jail, the other ones got other problems. So here we go. So when you talk about them having jobs, them having educations, let's think about the realness of this reality of life. At the end of the day, if I make 150,000, I want a bitch that make 300,000. I don't need now that make 150,000.
You need to make that much more than you?
Huh?
You needed to make 2 times more than you?
You damn right, because at the end of the day, just like my baby said, everything come with conditions. Woo. I'm not, listen, at the end of the day, dog, you got to understand where you fall at on the totem pole. If you at high commodity, high commodity is a motherfucker that has some value. Now, the problem is, watch this, you got motherfucking black men with potentials that black women won't stand behind because, watch this, they don't believe in that man's potential. But the white woman will. She'll follow that motherfucker, and then at the end, when he becomes something, every black woman want to sit there and say, I knew he was going to go get a white bra.
I'm not going to let y'all do that. I'm not finna let y'all do that.
No, I do not.
Well, listen, I ain't saying nothing
listen,
yet.
At the end of the day.
Mr. Davis, but I want you to know I'm coming back.
I want you to come back.
When it comes to potential, my sisters be some of the dumbest women in the world to date a man because of his potential, because she saw the value in him that he didn't see. And while she invested all her love, time, and attention into Tara Jo Clark trying to date Bethany Ann Sue, Marilyn, Tarika in the projects, she done invested in getting cheated on. We're not even finna do none of that. She done invested in losing her hair, losing weight, can't eat good, can't sleep good, because she invested in the Tara Jo Clark, and he ain't came. It's been 10 years, and we still working on your lawnmower business, and I ain't see you go out there and get not one log nut from Home Depot. We not finna do that on our women.
Oh, we gonna do that because wait. No, he go
hold
ahead,
on, Mr. Davis. I know I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish because you're cooking right now.
I know cooking because it's burnt.
He ain't cooking, it's burnt. It's toasted. It's dead.
It's burnt.
It's gone because what Mr. Davis say, he want a woman who's ambitious and independent because he want her to make more than him. So Tip, he ain't on your side right now. He on our side, but he really don't understand.
They not listening. They not listening. See, that's what women do. They listen to respond instead of listen to understand.
I was listening. I was letting you cook.
Well, slow down because you didn't let. First of all, you didn't even let me finish my baby. You my baby. This right here, I don't know what the hell you are.
Let him cook. I be letting you cook, Mr. Davis, but usually you want.
Well, let me finish. Let me finish.
Right.
Well, allow me to finish. Jazz, can you allow me to finish? Because I need you to hear.
You like this. Pick a side, because I didn't cut you off. Monique did, because you like this.
No, because Monique and the I'm gonna need Jazz to listen.
Now figure it out.
This is the next. No, this is the next part to it. Women need to. Here we go. Women need to understand the role that the black man need her in. We don't need your money. At the end of the day, when we all get older, we gonna realize Money, the only thing that money do is get you to die in a good bed. But at the end of the day, we all sitting there searching for love and searching for somebody to care for us. So at the end of the day, if my woman supports me, she takes care of me, she looks at no. Encourage, you can push him without demanding that this motherfucker do A, B, and C. But if you sit there and pay attention to the guy you got and you find that you can see his passion in him without even asking him. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't need a woman to make $300,000 if I make 150. I need a woman to understand me. So that 150,000 that I'm investing in us don't seem like it's 150,000 I'm investing in we. You see, it's a difference between that. It's a difference because at the end of the day, all we want to do is be happy. If you love me, we can live in a mother. If you love me, we can live in a fucking shoebox. But at the end of watch this. But at the end of the day, if I love you, I'm gonna give you what the fuck I think you deserve to have.
Hey,
see, at the end of the day, every man, everything we do in life is for a woman. It takes that woman to bring that shit out of that man. So if you got a nigga that you've been with for 10 years that ain't did a motherfucking thing, then guess what? You ain't doing a goddamn thing, or get rid of that man. But at the end of the day, you got to understand, you got a part to play too. It ain't just the woman waiting on the man. You have a part to play too. If you've been in that for 10 years and you understand that it ain't going no motherfucking where, then you need to start your engine.
Okay, hold on right there, Mr. Davis. Go ahead, Monique. What was you about to say?
So, Mr. Davis, I'm only going to comment on one part because everything else I let you cook, and I was in agreement with by 80-20.
Monique, he sounded like he was doing a sermon on the mount. I was just so impressed.
But all I'm saying is, Mr. Davis, right? Potential, right? I usually don't. When it comes to y'all, I be a little skeptical, but I try to. Y'all know what I'm saying. I don't want to put it because Mr. Davis don't know my habits. Y'all know my habits. Mr. Davis don't know my habits. You know what I mean by y'all. I done tried y'all, right? Boom. So I'm trying something new. So I meet somebody where it's great. We getting it off. I'm a gifter. That's my love. If I care about you, you got everything from me because I want to see you. The checkbook, the wallet, the credit card, debit card, because I want to see you be great out here in this world. I'm not one of them ones. I don't need you to make 6 figures in order for me to talk to you. So I'm okay with you working at 7-Eleven because I like slushies. So as long as you keep giving me my free slushies, we good in the hood. I don't mind paying for the date. I like expensive things. You may not be able to afford it. I will pay for that expensive date in order to spend time with you. Okay, because you want to be with me, I want to be with you. Now, I was dating this brother. Everything was great. I listened to the person who I'm with because I want to invest into you. So as we're talking, he's talking about how he want to start a podcast, how he's, he likes what he does, but he feels like he could really put things out in the world. Him to come on here.
Hey, first of all, she talk about your ass too. She talk about you. Hey, let your boy know. Let your boy know.
Like I said, Mr. Davis, I'm a giver. Okay, your birthday coming out. We share the same birthday, so I know as the day I was born, this is how we like to be loved. You get what I'm saying? So I say, okay. I bought you the gold chain. I bought you all that. I said, I'm not going to give you the podcast things on your birthday because I don't want you to think that like your birthday gift is not something that you wanted. So I got you all the things that I knew you wanted as a gift. The gold chain, the iPad, all of that. You wanted. We've known each other for a long time, but we started dating. Okay. We went from being friends to dating. Boom. Okay, cool. Now, the next day, your package arrives with your entire podcast equipment.
Oh, wow.
The microphone, the stand, the setup, even a new MacBook. Mr. Davis, I'm going to show you how I show love. A new MacBook. Woo. You know, this motherfucker said, where's the PS5?
And what did that tell you?
To leave his ass at the door and go. And if I could have called my credit card company back and got my money back, I would have. But I'm going to let you have that. So now here he is years later. He's coming back because he recognized, oh, she's a gifter. She's a lover and I need some shit. So I'm finna try to be back on her line because I know how she give it up. Oh no, sir, I'm not giving up anything. You can't ask me for a cup of water because I invested in your potential and you ain't even see your own potential after we done had hours and hour-long conversations about your vision in life.
So you went out and got a man child, and you want to blame the rest of the grown ass black men
Not
out
a
here?
man child.
And if you mean a man child,
Any grown ass man want a PS5, you should have stopped fucking with him from the gate.
Yeah, that
And
would
this
have
me,
been a
don't call
red
your credit card
flag.
company. Your ass can use the
look,
MacBook.
listen, David, he ain't even mentioned the PS5 until after all the podcast shit came. So I'm like, where the fuck did the PS5 come from? I don't even date gamers. If you a gamer, I don't give you no time.
See, so now that tells me one or two things. That means you wasn't spending a lot of time around this motherfucker. Because first of all, this the thing. You couldn't have been spending a lot of time around because he didn't have his own games. So that means he had to be over his boy's house. But that means he was never with Joe.
No, Mr. David, that ain't true.
At the end of the day, my baby, this is what I'm saying to you because I care about you.
Let me just say this one thing, then I'm done, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, sometimes the problem is we give niggas the cheat code, right? We done already talked, and you know I'm not a smoker, so I don't like niggas who smoke. I can drink a little bit, so if you like cocktails and going out to the bar, we can deal with it.
This ain't no dating line because I'm already signing up to slap my shit right now, but I know I ain't right for you. I know I ain't right for you, boo. I know I ain't right. Hey, you that 84-year-old man to me right now talking that shit.
I got you, Mr. Davis, but that's how I am. I ain't no smoker. So I don't mess with smokers, right? I don't like video games. I grew up with a stepdaddy who played video games 84 hours out the day and ain't accomplished shit in life except for us getting evicted most of the time. So I don't like video gamers. If you ain't doing something productive with your time, building something outside at Home Depot, trying to build a gazebo or something, I really don't care too much for you. Mm-hmm. So when I tell you this and we having this conversation, you already got the cheat code of what I don't like. So you're going to pretend to be all of what I don't like to get in.
So just like that old man told that broad about his bank account that he shouldn't have been talking about, your ass shouldn't have been telling these niggas how to get in.
And I learned, Mr. Davis.
But he gonna think, when he go to the next lesson, you're gonna learn. He's gonna make it different what color that motherfucker is. White, black, Latino, whatever. They all got the same cheat code.
Let me ask y'all the next question because y'all be stuck on that for a long time.
You started that shit.
So when people have kids, because dealing with what Smart they was talking about, as far as the position, how we got in this position, and the women, say they had the kids in the house with them and the man is gone because they don't want the man in the house with Smart was saying. So when people had the kids in the house, whether it be the man or a woman with them, are they raising them or are they just housing?
You heard what the fuck that man said.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. You heard the skit.
No,
Yeah,
he said something totally different than what the skit said.
Now, Smart was basically saying, basically what I'm at y'all, do y'all agree with that? He was saying that so when people...
He said, are you raising them or are you managing?
What he said was when women...
Yeah, when women have
kids. Not what Mr. Davis said, you not listening this time, player.
I did
hear. Him using different words. That ain't what they said.
It's the same damn thing, raising.
So answer the question. Don't argue with the guest. Ask the question. Are they raising
Stay on
them?
topic.
Yeah, mama.
So are the kids getting raised or are they just housing them?
Right now, mine just getting free housing. They getting welfare. They getting all. They get food stamps. They get it all. Then right now,
free housing.
I'm gonna save my comment to the end on this.
Right now, these kids I got is on free government assistance. As hard as I work. Okay. Okay, they on great government assistance. Them the brokest people I have ever been around in my entire life. So do these churn? Because they asked the question, are they getting raised or getting housed? At this point, I feel like they're getting housed, Jazz. These niggas get free food, okay? They get free Wi-Fi, cable, internet food. They is getting housed. Housing at this point.
Well, because he made the very point that you need the two dynamics of the mother and the father in order for them to be actually getting raised. That was his point. That's why I was asking y'all, do y'all agree or not? Because I know everybody ain't gonna agree, but I'm just saying he said it takes the two dynamics in order for that to actually be raising. then? What you think?
Somebody got to be with the churn while the other one in the kitchen slaving over the stove or outside in the yard. I agree. Churn need a village. They don't need just
24 hours of raising.
They need when that old school term, it takes a village to raise the kids. We need the villages to come back, because I miss being able to sit in the churn outside and the neighbor be watching them, and if your kids outside cussing, they get slapped up by the neighbor, then they come back to your house and say, I had to beat on
you can't do that now. It's too crazy.
I miss them. I miss them.
No, I do that. I do that. No. I do that. I tell everybody's parent, every child that comes to my house, call your mother and call your father. I let them know your child is at Miss Jasmine's house. This is Dylan's mom, and I hit kids.
Oh,
so if you don't want your kid to get hit, he better act right or tell his ass to go home right now.
Right now, Jazz, just tell him just tell him if I can't whoop him, I can't watch him. No.
I'm gonna tell you.
If I can't whoop him, I can't watch him.
And I ain't got to. If you put this, the thing, they 14 now, and I've been knowing these kids since they was in kindergarten. I told the parents that back then. This time, now you old enough to know Miss Jasmine is gonna hit you with something.
Mr. Davis, what you got for that, man? She over there slapping the kid.
I'm gonna hit them with something. And guess what? They always need some water. They always want to come over.
First of all, if you listen to the way Jazz talking, the way Jazz Jazz a goddamn cupcake when it comes to them kids, man. Hey, it's the ones that talk tough that don't run a damn thing in their household.
That shit cupcake over there.
But on some reality, I don't believe that it takes two parents in the house to raise the kids. I believe, one more time, everybody has roles. Women are good to nurture a kid till they about 12. After 12 years old, if you have a son, then he has to be with his father.
Send him with his daddy. That's my motto. Send him with his daddy.
Because one more time, what bothers me in this world is when women sit there and say, you need to act like a real man. When the fuck was you ever a real man? When do you know what a real man goes through? How do you know how a real man acts? And 90% of the motherfuckers that say that, women that say that shit, it be women that don't have fathers in the home. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, women raise, this is the problem I have with women raising kids by themselves. Because if you go to work every day, you can't raise the kid. A single mother has this option right here: to sacrifice your career and stay home and raise your kids, or go to work and allow the world and society to raise your kids.
Oh, you don't want that.
And a lot of our women, because they feel pressured to be somebody, they choose to go to work. You understand what I'm saying? And watch this.
You ain't got no choice.
Sometimes you have a choice, because our mothers did it. Our mothers made a way. Even watch this. Y'all get home, you dead tired. You don't give a fuck if he did his homework. You go ask him if he did it. That's why they can sit there and say,
Oh, no, Mr. Davis.
Jazz, you're going to stop with this one sample size that you got this perfect fucking house. Jazz, every now and then.
I'm at every
every now and then somebody fuck up.
I am at every engagement, and my kids can tell
Jazz,
you
but wait, Jazz, but see, this is the thing.
No, every parent isn't like that.
Jazz, I didn't say one size fits. No, I didn't. Wait, it's not one size fits all, but you can't find one person. That means 1% out of everybody we're talking. I bet you can find more. You can find more people that does the shit that I'm talking about than you can find the people that do the shit that you talking about. Watch this.
I'm gonna have to agree with Mr. Davis.
Let me show you something. I've been in education. I didn't put it on you. See, so that means you put your damn self in that category. Because if you a good mother, I wasn't talking about you. Watch this.
But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of mothers who don't do that.
I've been in education, and you tell me a lot of them because I can't find a lot of them. I've been in education a long time. Watch this, Jazz. The parents that come to open house are the parents we don't need to see because they kids doing well. It's the motherfuckers the parents that don't come is the ones that don't come to school, the ones that cuss the teachers out, the ones that smell like weed. At the end of the day, those are the ones that sacrificing their kids for $30,000 to $40,000. And this motherfucker gonna live the rest of his life just like the black man that you're talking about, not having a foundation. Not being able to understand, because once these kids figure out the golden rule that society has let them understand, they don't truly have to listen to you, Jazz. You can't put them out. You can't make them go to school. You have no motherfucking rights, and anything you do, you get charged for it. Now test that shit, Miss Hit them kids. Put your hands on the wrong damn kids, and your
I
cute
will,
ass
and
gonna
I
be
have,
having
and I say,
your cute
lock
ass
me
gonna
up,
have a
take me to
girlfriend in jail.
Take me to jail, baby.
Not a
Guess what? I ain't
girlfriend
gotta
in
take care
jail.
of these niggas no
He
more.
gonna take girlfriend in jail.
Listen.
Now, Mr. Davis, I will say this though. I actually 100% agree with you. Right?
Yeah,
when my children were in school full time, it was literally like the hardest thing ever for me to work a full-time job, be at parent-teacher conferences, open house, then check on homework, go to after-school activities, all of that. Thankfully, my children had only been in public school like for a year before they were like, Mom, public school ain't even for us. Because they've always started out as homeschool kids. But when I decided to move up here, I was like, let me put y'all in public school. Maybe it'll make it easier on me. It didn't. I work from home. My kids sit in the dining room. They have to do their homework, they schoolwork on the computer with me right here. My office is right here. Where I'm sitting at is where they do their schoolwork at. Even after I get off work at 6 o'clock, we ain't got time to go to nobody's soccer. I commend Jazz for how her schedule works, but she also has a little bit more help than I do. So kudos to you, Jazz.
Let me ask you this, and I want to squeeze these questions in because that's very good what y'all talking about. Good topics, and I will back Jazz up. Jazz do what she says she do. She goes out.
You can tell that motherfucker ready to fight me through the phone. I got that.
She attends her kids stuff, and she goes and she do.
She ain't got shit else to do, and see that's the biggest problem overall.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't say that.
But that's the big but watch this. But real shit.
Do you know what I do every day?
Just listen to this, Jazz, real quick. No, Jazz, listen to what I'm saying. No, Jazz, because my age.
Hold on, Jazz, before you break it down.
Because my age.
Hold on,
Jazz, my age count for something. The average, and I'm not saying one size fits all, so you could do something different. But the average black mother that wraps herself up into everything these kids do, by the time these kids to be 18, these kids turn 18, they leaving you, Jazz. Then now getting, but then now
God, I'm preparing them.
But watch this. Everybody say that. Watch this. Everybody say that shit. Look at your aunties. Look at your mama. Everybody say that shit. But when them kids leave, they don't have shit to do. They don't know how to talk to a man. They don't know how to have a relationship.
Mr. Davis,
you 35, Jazz.
Let me run down my life, baby.
I'm 54, Jazz.
Wait till a nigga get gone. Do you understand? A nigga be trying to get these niggas to run away. But let me explain something to you. I'm gonna tell you what my day consists of, right?
Okay. Hey, hold on, Jazz. Give him the shorthand version. Don't give him the
short. Okay, I'm gonna give you the shorthand version of. First off, I go to work full time. I got animals. I do nails, and I just restarted my shea butter business. And I get paid for content off of Lemonade. So, sir, I am consistently working. I have a life outside of my children, and I got a man. I ain't got to, you think, and I juggle all of that with still being at every school engagement, every appointment, band concert. We just signed up. We just
ain't jealousy.
I don't believe it. I do everything. I barely get sleep.
Think of the definition of multitasking. When somebody multitask, that means something does not get your undivided attention. You're doing a little bit here and there. You're doing.
And why is that concern you if my children are great?
It does not concern me, Jazz.
So what's the next question?
See, Jazz, here go the problem, Jazz. Everything is not directed towards you. It's a topic.
It's a topic. Bringing my name up.
You a damn right. You brought your whole name up.
I'm minding my business.
Monique, we was talking.
Jazz, I told you give him the short-haired version. That's Mr. Davis.
You
can't give him a long version.
I ain't did that much work in 10 years, Jazz. You right. You winning. I'm sorry.
But hold on. Here's the next question. I will squeeze this in. I know we running short on time. So with this Section 8 thing, because Smart was mentioning Section 8, and he believed that there is certain people who should be on it and people who shouldn't be on it, that's taking advantage of it. Do y'all, this is just me asking, do y'all think that the government should just get rid of Section 8, just period, all in all?
Nah, because of what you just said. But it's what you just said. It's like having a bum outside the store that's begging to change. Society has fucked it up so much that you don't know which one really need to change or a motherfucker that's just asking to make a living. And that's it. So you take away and then you sacrifice the ones that actually really truly need.
Sometimes that happens, and some people suffer for what somebody else did. Now hold on, Ms. Davis. Monique, what you got?
No, Section 8, I don't think should be taken completely away but I do definitely think it should be heavily guarded. If you are not a senior, if you are able-bodied adult, if you are not disabled, if you got 5 kids and your 5 kids done graduated all of high school, and you still up here running around on Twitter, TikTok, talking about you not giving up your Section 8.
Twitter and TikTok.
If you talking about you not giving up your Section 8, if you're able to get a full-time job, a degree, and a career, and you still at work talking about, oh no, I need to only work 15 hours because my payment's gonna go up, baby girl. Well, no, you don't need the system. You need to understand responsibility, because I'm trying to get y'all off so I can get on. Okay.
What you think, Jazz?
I think there should be an age requirement and also a limit that comes with that age requirement. Meaning, if you're a mother, say if you're 19, right, and you're a mother of 2, you are allotted 10 years total of any type of government assistance. And because also you can go to school at a discounted price, you can actually get a whole nursing degree for free when you on section when you get assistance. You can actually change your life around with a lot of these benefits. And when it's elderly, I think if they're not elderly and in need, like truly in need, elderly, no pensions, no any of that to take care of themselves, they should receive those. But I do feel like there should be a limit in the amount of time that you're receiving any type of assistance, because it's not meant for you to hold all your entire life, and not for meant to, oh, I can't eat today, let me go get me some food and say I got 0 income. That's not fair to the rest of the world, and you don't have any children.
And we know the world ain't fair, but
baby, let me explain something to you. I don't agree with nothing about no 19-year-old with no 2 kids staying on nothing for 10 years, baby. Because by the time you get that 19-year-old that free with 2 kids, and by the 3rd year she gonna have 4 more kids. No, that ain't nothing but a breeding ground.
Oh, it's some tricks.
All I was saying was currently she had 2 kids, not that you have 2 kids, Monique.
No, what I'm saying is
a total of 10 years in general, which from the point she signs up, if I sign up today in 2024, it does not matter what I do with my life in the next 10 years. I only have a 10-year span in general to have it. It doesn't matter if I fuck up, get drunk, have 60, 11 kids. I have 10 years.
That ain't nothing but a breeding ground. You better look at the projects. That ain't nothing but a breeding ground. That's it. I ain't gonna put my baby business out here, right?
No, don't put your baby business out.
But what I have learned is when you give people too much freedom, when they're supposed to have responsibilities, they create more of a disaster, right? So let's say your daughter had a child, right, at a young age. You as the grandparent and the mama, you take over her responsibilities. Now, because she does not know what it feels like to have to deal with that consequence of her action, and you done took away her responsibility, guess what she finna go do?
Oh.
Get some more churn. Because she don't understand what it felt like to have to take care of that one. No, baby, you at 19, you laid down, you stayed down, baby. What I need for you to do is get out here like the rest of us Americans, get you a job, some career, something, and figure out how to make it work like the rest.
But Monique, I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm saying if they are going to need any assistance, they need to have a limit on assistance.
Yeah, 10 years too long. That's too long. It
be people getting assistance for 50 years.
It only take 2 years to get an associate's degree, 12 months to get a certification or a trade.
But that's why I said there should be requirements.
Yeah, I agree with the requirements. I agree with everything but that 10-year lifespan, baby. You give these people too much grace. I agree with everything else you said, baby, but that 10-year lifespan, no.
Mr. Davis, before I ask this last question, you had something you wanted to say? And make it short. Don't be don't give us a sermon on the mouth.
Wait, you don't need to hear that, because at the end of the day, for real, Section 8 is how people live. And when we need to stop putting ourselves in other people's situation and start understanding what's going on around the world. We got all this homeless shit going on now. Right. So if you put these people out of Section 8, that's just gonna make it more motherfuckers that's homeless. Some of these people's foundation haven't set them up to be able to go online and find a job, to be able to do some of the simple things that we think they can do. Yeah, it's easy to be ignorant and be an ass on social media and degrade yourself and put shit on there to get paid. It's easy to do that. Anybody know how to do that? To click up on. But at the end of the day, to have structure, to have balance, to be able to go to job, to be able to be at work on time, to be able to maintain the things that you maintain every day, Jazz, it's hard for the average American. So when you sit there and you talk about putting them out of a home, and then you talk about the mistakes they made by creating these 2 kids, then those 2 kids shouldn't pay for the mistake that their mother made. Now, one more time, it may take her 10 years to sit there and realize how to raise these kids and how to get it together, still functioning on trying to have a job. But lack of education is important in this country. And at the end of the day, if you don't know no better, you ain't gonna do no better. So
Okay.
we would love for everybody to have the same knowledge that we have on how to go out and get a job and how to function in the real world. The problem is it just ain't it you we got neighbors, we got cousins, we got friends that we all sit there and be like, God damn, what's wrong with these people? But it is truly something wrong with them. And at the
All
end
right.
of the day,
Go ahead.
we have to have the compassion for these people to sit there and say, Section 8 is important, but $1,300 worth of food stamps. It ought to be a cap on how many babies a single mother should have. You
Oh, wait a minute,
understand what
hold
I'm
on.
saying?
That's another. Hold on. That's another podcast. Hold on. Let me get this last question in because we go get out of here. We got like 15 minutes at most. My last.
I agree with you, Mr. Davis. As a single mother, I agree with you.
Okay. Last question. Do
Jazz,
y'all?
what you do, Jazz?
Hold on.
Jazz, who you agree
question.
with?
You try to take it sideways. Don't do that. Leave Jazz alone. Do women make their career their whole identity of who they are? Do you think women make their career their whole identity? Because women be saying, "I got a master's, I got a bachelor." Do they make that their
I
identity?
believe they do. I believe they do. And I believe it wholeheartedly because I never, if you don't ask me what I do for a living or what I have for a living,
Right.
when I tend to find it that it shocks women when they find out what I do for a living, or
Right.
that I have a degree, or that somebody did want to marry me and they've never been married and they have all these accolades in life.
Right.
And then they'll say, "Oh, I have a newfound respect for you." Baby girl, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your mammy. I didn't ask you to give a
Where
fuck.
did that come from?
I'm just saying because that's how a lot of women are. Like I get that a lot because
I be telling you, she go from 0 to a million real quick. You just
Jazz,
like,
hey, first of all, Jazz, you've been waiting on
because
that
I
question for
literally
a
be
while.
minding my business. No.
She been waiting
I
on
be
that
minding
question for
my
a while.
business, being myself, right? But when we start talking about different things, and you realize, oh, I do. Jasmine does this for a living, or she has this type of degree, or she does this and she does that. I have a newfound respect for you, bitch. Why you gotta tell me? You gotta keep that to yourself and to your mammy.
Y'all should have
I don't give a fuck.
That was
y'all
meant
should
for
have seen how
somebody.
Jasmine.
But
Y'all
go
should.
ahead, Monique.
No,
y'all should have seen. Y'all think this is nothing.
No, we just want this part. We don't want all the Jazz. Just give us the podcast, Jazz. We don't want all the.
Yeah, no, y'all listen. Because baby, when I tell y'all, Jazz turned up on that boy at Home Depot real quick, and it wasn't his fault. I was like, wait, what? Friend, what? You a little bipolar? It's okay. It's okay. I thought I was crazy.
Monique, tell me what you think. Do women make their career their identity?
Yes.
Could you explain yourself?
Because I'm a woman with a career and it's my identity.
So you make that your identity of like who you are, and
do you see how? I wish I would stand up. Let me show. You can get a gist of how I'm dressed.
Okay.
For the most part, when I go into work, even though I sit down at a nice little cubicle, I come to work dressed like I am a professional every day, to the point where they be like, "Dang, are you management? Like, what do you do here?"
Let's see.
I believe in carrying myself in a way that I see myself and where I direct myself in being in the next couple of years. So I dress the part. Never want you to see me not being dressed the part, because when I hit that billboard and I hit that status that I'm trying to hit, it's already there. The blueprint is already there.
I mean, because you do know there's women who do exactly what you do, but that's not who they are. They dress like that, and it's all fake.
This is who I am, baby. We can talk. If it's business you want to talk about, we can talk about it. If it's this is me, and it's probably a bad thing for it to be my identity, but it's where I find my happiness at. But I don't want my identity to be, oh, you're a single mother of 2 kids. That's the identity I don't want.
Okay, Mr. Davis, you the last one to end us up out of here.
Well, it's over there because I ain't gonna answer that dumbass question. I ain't no woman.
You know what, Mr.
No, but no. How can I answer him? That's just like him
That's
asking
not
y'all
what I was gonna
about
ask you. Why are you so aggressive?
Because now you want to get like you got hit some common sense. 5 minutes ago, you finna choke the shit out of somebody, and I ain't know who that shit was directed towards. I thought I'd be the fuck quiet for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and mellow this on. Now I ain't no woman. I can't tell you how they measure their
Mr.
success.
Davis, you let her put you in your place, man. Come on, man.
I ain't
You
had
get
no
off.
choices. Man, let me tell you something. When you got a woman that's on 1,000 and she come down and be like, you want something to eat? Are you hungry? Do you want something? Man, you better run, motherfucker. See, that's what.
He told
See, you
want
sound
something.
you sound like that 84-year-old man. You ain't listening. I know my lane, motherfucker.
Mr. Davis said,
I
I
ain't gonna
ain't
let you
what you
put.
tell.
I ain't gonna let you put me on the
ain't
street. One more time. I know my lane. She came too calm for me to even get into that goddamn
Yeah, that was a
conversation.
setup for a come up. Yeah, that was a setup.
Right, I was gonna lose.
You was gonna lose?
What?
You might
I'm
still
a
be
very
one.
calm woman.
Hey,
Guys, you up in
those
there, Mr.
those type of questions already got an answer to them, bruh. She waiting on me to fuck this up. Go ahead, ma'am, please, so we can go ahead.
Jazz, you done scared Mr. Davis.
I am a
First of all,
very
see, there you
calm.
go, there you go. Now you want us to be on here for 2 more hours. I ain't scared of nothing. Let's get this question out the way.
What's the question?
Have you dated women who made their career their identity, Mr. Davis?
Now he didn't ask that.
But I'm asking you
Oh,
that.
I believe a lot of women do, but it's a lot of women that base they livelihood off their looks. There's a lot of women that base it off their bodies. So it ain't just it's
Tim, don't start that. Tim, don't start
no, but
that.
he right. It's a lot of them that base it off their bodies, their looks. It's whatever a woman thinks is most impressive to her.
Welcome to the
You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of women don't make a lot of money. I don't give a fuck how many degrees or how you go to work dressed. If your ass still in the cubicle and you ain't making it 300,000, I'm gonna walk past that cubicle. No, I'm not, Monique. You are beautiful. I'm gonna stop there and ask
Oh,
you a
I
lot of
wouldn't even
questions.
worry about you. I
Like,
wouldn't even worry, Mr.
subscribe,
Davis.
share.
You wouldn't
Monique
worry.
got a lot of words, but that wasn't one of them, Mr.
Subscribe,
Davis.
share.
Let me go
Y'all
ahead and
hear him.
tell you
Listen.
that.
Monique, I'm a
I
bad
ain't even
motherfucker
got
though. We're gonna
control
leave that
over
alone
no
today.
motherfucker. They gone. I might as well
Used to
just
be when
because
no
I ain't even got
topic
control
is
over them no
too
more, y'all.
controversial.
They do their own thing. You see that? You know, you try to Mr. Davis come on and it goes nuts.
That be Jazz starting that shit, man. Monique, the
He
only
took
one
off a
got some
red on
sense.
you, Mr. Davis. He took off a red.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But
He
hey,
ain't
that's
want
the
no
baby.
motherfucker.
We got to raise the baby. You know that. We got to give her. You see how Monique can sit there and go and get
Monique can
outside
take
the
it.
box. Jazz
She can
ain't gonna
take
do that.
Monique can take a punch. She can take a punch.
It ain't a punch. It's another side of looking at things. It's not a punch.
Yeah.
At the end of the
I mean,
day,
you know what I'm saying.
everybody can be right without everybody losing. It don't always got to be a loser.
Yeah, everybody can reach a medium. But y'all tune in next week. Subscribe, share, Clips Podcast, 8 o'clock. This was good. I didn't know they was gonna go crazy on it. I done made Monique go crazy. Like her voice reached a pitch I never heard before.
Hey.
Mr. Davis, Tim be starting stuff. You gotta learn that with
He
him.
went to an octave.
Ain't go the bad part. I thought you looked amazing tonight. That's the first part. I like the outfit. Tell it. That's all I like is the suit guy. I think you look amazing.
Hey, Monique, tell him he lucky Smoke ain't on here tonight.
Okay, because you know it's been a little competition.
Yeah, Smoke with a gun.
I think Smoke on punishment.
I ain't getting in that. I ain't getting in that.
Mr. Davis?
No. Like I say,
Smoke got to get some order, and right now he ain't the order, but it's okay. We gonna find. We gonna find out at Bible study.
He gonna get you.
We gonna find.
He gonna get you.
Look, we gonna find out at Bible study if he got the order back. Cause at Bible study he ain't had no order. I had to log off. There wasn't no kind of order over there. I hope you just Smoke. I'm need for you to get that order back. Okay.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, the finger is telling everything.
Wow. but really,
next week. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, later, dog.
Peace. Clips Podcast.